So no Brendan this week. He's on his bachelor party. He's in St. Petersburg. He's living it up. I'm feeling kind of sick. I'm sick like a dog, actually. I think I have a sinus infection. Just really feel like shit today. But I was able to put together some Nick Foles stuff for you guys. I'm exhausted right now, so I'm going to go take a nap. But everything is in here. So enjoy. Nicky Foles against the Giants. Let's take a look at the tape. If there was a throw that gave me hope about Nick Foles, it was this one. So, something that Foles doesn't always do. He doesn't always go through his progressions. He likes to lock onto his initial read. He likes to make his reads pre-snap. Well, on this occasion, on this touchdown throw to Alshon Jeffrey, this is after the Eagles responded following the Giants' opening touchdown drive. So you can see here, Foles looks left. He's reading left. And there's nobody open. So he comes back to the other side. He locates Jeffrey. And this is a badass throw on a tight window, right past the shoulder of Ross Cockrell. And this angle really doesn't do the throw justice. We're going to see from the end zone view. And we're going to see just how pinpoint of a throw this really was from Nick Foles. So here we go. Look at Foles' eyes. They're dead left. He's not even looking right now. And he comes back. You can see Jeffrey breaks off his route. And this throw. Wow! That is pinpoint. That is an amazing throw, and that gives me hope moving forward for Nicholas. Good old Saint Nick, baby. Believe in number 9. This was another good throw from Nick Foles. So you're going to see JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul, barreling down on Foles. And number 9 does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. Waits for Nelson Agholor to pop open on the crossing route. And he threads this ball perfectly to Nelly. Now, the safety came up, did lay the wood on Agholor. Ball popped up in the air, but Agholor was able to reclaim it. So, great throw from Nicky Franchise. Next play up is Nelson Agholor's touchdown. And what could you say about Nelly this season? Whoa, Nelly! 702 yards, 8 touchdowns from the slot. That leads all slot receivers. He's been such a weapon. A weapon. Let me repeat that. He's been a weapon this year. And he makes a hell of a catch on this ball because Nick Foles didn't exactly put this pass in a good spot. If you look at the fade route, the ball has to be 7 yards deep, 4 yards from the corner. You got to put the ball over the left shoulder so the defensive back doesn't have a chance. Now, Nelson Agholor goes up and makes a great play on this ball. So the ball's thrown low. He reaches over the back of the defender, Daryl Morris, on this play, and made a hell of a catch. I mean, again, what can you say about Nelson Agholor this season? But this is a ball that Carson Wentz struggles with as well, the fade route. And it's something that he has to get better at as well. So you can see Nick Foles, that margin of error right there, inside and low. That ball really nowhere close to where you want it to be on a fade route, but Nelly makes the play. All right, so we've got a 3rd and 11 opening play of the second quarter. First thing you'll notice, Landon Collins creeping up into the box to take away to hook the curl. Ross Cockrell backing off of Jeffrey. So what the Giants do on this play, they did a good job of taking away Nick Foles' initial reads out to the left. You see 2 wideouts to the left. And the Giants have this all covered. So right after the snap, you'll see DRC buzz out in coverage, taking the flat away from Jeffrey underneath. And Nick Foles started left, came back right, and that was real late to Jeffrey. So Cockrell, good coverage on the stop route. You had DRC helping out. So end zone view, you'll see it here. So Collins creeping up into the box. DRC darts into the flat right after Foles snaps this ball. So Foles doesn't even pick this up initially. And that's why when he came back right, so late, he thought he'd have an open Jeffrey, and he didn't notice DRC in the flat bracketing this play. So Foles, clean pocket all day to throw, as he did a lot during Sunday afternoon's win. And you can see right here, Cockrell in coverage breaks this pass up from Jeffrey, and the Eagles are forced to punt. We've got a 3rd and 2 midway through the second quarter, and we've got a pre-snap misread. So, Giants are in cover 2 on this play. Both corners stay in the flats. Now, pre-snap, I think Foles made an assumption because you saw the motion with Ertz and the cornerback go with him. So, that would have meant that Clement would have been free in the left flat. Instead, he didn't read the corner correctly. He didn't see him sit in the flat. And Eli Apple makes this tackle on Corey Clement, and he's a yard short of a first down. If you watch this play back, you'll see that Torrey Smith was wide open over the middle on a crossing route. So Foles should have snapped his vision to the crossers, waited for one of them to sit down, and we do see, again, Torrey Smith wide open here. But Foles got rid of the ball before that play materialized, before those crossers got open. Another play from the second quarter, and we're going to see Alshon Jeffrey running wide open on a post route. Now here's the thing though, on paper, a post shouldn't be open against a single high safety, since the safety, well, he's standing exactly where that post is going to go. In this instance, we got Darian Thompson at the top of the screen. Now check out Nelson Agholor in motion, and check out when he comes back and following the play action with Foles. This moves the safety, Thompson, and it opens up the window for Jeffrey. Now here's the thing on this play though. Foles' vision and his initial read is Zach Ertz on the out route, but that gets taken away. And he pumps, and that pump allows Darian Thompson to make up ground and get to Jeffrey and cover him in the back of the end zone and make the play on this ball. Nick Foles was sacked just one time in 38 pass attempts, 126.2 passer rating when kept clean in the pocket. And let me tell you what, he was kept clean throughout Sunday afternoon's contest. So we see pre-snap here. We got a bunch set to the top of the screen. And what you'll see here is Nelson Agholor fake a chip block and run immediately to the flat. And he's got the Giant defenders outflanked. This is a 3rd and 7. And if Nick Foles locates this, this is a first down. But he doesn't. Instead, he works up into the pocket, throws on the run, and throws this ball behind and high of Ertz. So the reason why I bring up pressure on this play, 39.8 passer rating in his last 5 games when pressured. And we didn't really see Nick Foles pressured in this game, and I don't know if we're going to see that before the postseason. So on this play, you see the end zone angle here. Nelson Agholor fakes the chip and goes to the right flat. JPP drives Lane Johnson backwards. So it's tough for Nick Foles to step up, flip his hips, and throw to the right flat. So this is a play where he fails to work the pocket, instead steps up, tries to fit that to Ertz, and it's a duck. The next lesson I'm going to give you is on ball padding. So, ball padding occurs when a quarterback gets locked onto a single read and is ready to throw. And when that window closes, the quarterback pats the ball to give the wide receiver more time to get open instead of coming off the read and going to somebody else. So, the ball padding here from Nick Foles, and, well, he airmails this ball to Jeffrey, and we've got an incompletion. Let's take a look at it from the other angle. So, you see Foles steps back into the pocket. He's locating Jeffrey. And you can see he's ready to fire. But he's not open. So he pats the ball, tries to reload, and because of that, this ball gets way away from him. Alright, so that's it for this edition of the film study, this film room review for Nick Foles. And I'll tell you guys something, I don't know if we're really going to see the real Nick Foles until the playoffs because these two games against the Giants and Raiders, against two really, really suspect defenses, Nick Foles can throw 3 touchdown passes. It's not going to do anything for me. I saw Sam Bradford throw 3 touchdown passes in the preseason against the Packers, and I remember how we all thought Sam Bradford was going to be the next goddamn Johnny Unitas, and that didn't happen. So I refuse to be fooled. But I do have hope for Nick Foles. There is some hope.